So I'm the kind of person who needs coffee in the morning. I mean, I'm barely human until I get my cup of coffee. And a lot of mornings I wake up, feeling tired and groggy and just waiting to wake up. Right? Waiting for the coffee to brew, waiting for the caffeine to kick in, just waiting to be awake. And most mornings I wake up, about sunrise or before, and I've developed this discipline of standing before my kitchen window as I'm waiting for the coffee to brew, looking out at the sunrise and just kind of welcoming the day, welcoming the sunrise, and offering a short prayer to God of a prayer of thanksgiving, just thanking Him for this new day, this new sunrise, and just spending a moment being with Him. And I have found that disciplines like this help my spirit wake up far more better than any cup of coffee. In Psalm 108, the psalmist begins by kind of these calls to wake up. He says, "Awake, O my soul. Awake, O harp and lyre. I will awake the dawn." I love how the psalmist isn't just sitting around waiting to wake up. He's not waiting for the coffee to kick in. He is challenging, he is calling his soul to awake. He's even calling the day to wake up. And so I've been trying to practice this in the mornings, to not just passively wait to wake up, but to call my soul to be awake, to call the day to be awake in worship and thanksgiving to God. I've even tried to do this in the middle of the night, right? So I have a 3-year-old, and he doesn't always sleep very well, and especially if he's not feeling well. And so, there's frequently times where he'll wake up in the middle of the night, and of course, wake us up too. And a couple of years ago, I started this practice of when he would wake up, because it was like several days, for a long period of time. I decided to take that opportunity to simply read a psalm and offer a short prayer before going back to bed. And I found that the nights that I did that, I felt more rested. Even if I got less sleep, I felt more rested and more awake, more alive than I did if I just kind of passively and begrudgingly just kind of waited to go back to sleep after being woken up at 2 in the morning. And this isn't a new practice. Monks have been practicing kind of these middle of the night prayers and psalm readings for centuries. They read psalms several times throughout the day and at night, and even in the middle of the night, they'll wake up at like 2 in the morning, read psalms, and spend time in prayer. And this is a spiritual discipline that is deeply formative. And so, if you find yourself, let me kind of challenge you, if you find yourself awake in the middle of the night, whether it's because children are waking you up, or you have anxious thoughts, or a bad dream, or whatever it is, if you find yourself awake, experiment with this. Have your phone or your Bible handy and just simply read one short psalm and offer a short prayer to God, and see how sleep finds you more easily, and how more rested you will feel afterwards. Indeed, let me challenge you for today. Do not simply passively wait to wake up. Do not just drift through this day, but awaken your soul. Call your soul, like the psalm does, to awake. Awake, O harp and lyre. I will awaken the dawn. I'm not going to wait for the dawn to wake me up. I am going to awaken the dawn. I'm not going to wait for the coffee to kick in. I will call my soul to be awake. And as you do so, may you be awake and aware to the presence of God and the presence of others. And may you live